started waking up in myself, and I said, what do I really want? What is it I need to smile, and to make good things around me and make the things I have to do? We have to remember what it is we come from. We have to remember that this is not us, no. This is a product of us. This is something we made to try out something, to see how far we could go, what we could learn out of these things that we were creating in that form, no. Instead, we sit in them, inside of them. I mean, places in the world they even live in little boxes, no, like just to be able to get up fast and out and do their practical thing and save up all this and that. And this is not really real, no. It's not really real. No? If we are always told that everything is good, and it's just like this, and so forth, then we believe in this. That means when we grow up and we see inside that it's not really good, then we say, oh, there's something wrong with me. Because everybody else is having it good. Because when I ask everybody say, yeah, I'm good. Hey, everything's good. It's good. No, yeah, life is good. Mommy, is it good? Yes, it's good. Everything's good. No? So you get this problem, but actually it's everybody who's feeling this. Everybody in more or less in the whole world are feeling like this, because it's not really right, human-wise, no? And this we just have to keep in memory, no? That it's okay to fall down and come up again. It's like, we do it all the time. For me to see the suicidal rate go up like it's going up in this civilized world, it's like, it's terrible, no? Because I can only think like, there's not need for these young people when they kill themselves. Because that's the only time you feel really bad, then that is when nobody needs you. If I go in to the established system and I rent one apartment, renting one apartment for me means to have a job. And the job is usually from 8 to 4 or similar, you know? And from there on, you just move. You go in, because if your life is limited to a square somehow amongst other squares in a very energetic, busy area in town, for example, no? And you live there, and then you go from there and you go to work, and you have to hurry because you have to be there on time. And then you have children, and you have to put the children first. So you put the children first to wherever they have to be when you're doing your money, because then you're in that one. Then you're making money, because you have to make money to pay your rent. Otherwise, you cannot have your flat. And now your flat is your place, so you have to have it. So you work to get the money to pay the rent, and then you have the money, and since the money is what you get out of spending all your day, you have to spend your money on something, no? Something good. So you buy things, no? And you fill up your apartment with things, and you start appreciating these things, because this is what you got out of working and spending your time on, your life on, while the rest was other places. And then, if I do this, then I wake up at a point and I say, wow, I'm really tired now, no? Look at all these things I have here. I can hardly move around in the house, no? And I don't have no energy. The fridge and the computer and all this is eating all my energy, because we live actually on the same energy level, no? And it's just, what is life about? Oh, it's about going up and going to work, put your kid out and make your money, go home and dream about the first when you get your salary, because then you can buy this and that you see all month through. And this is easily what life becomes if we cut it square, no? Of course, people who live like this also have love, they also have friends, they also have all these things, no? But it becomes very limited. I see many people are very busy, and they hardly have time to be real. Well, my life is different than the mainstreams in many ways, I think. Well, first, I don't have electricity in my life. I don't support electricity.